Hi. Hey, y'all, what's going on? It's your boy, Babito87.
My name is Real Nixio.
And welcome back to the Power Rangers Review Part 2, Theory. It's kind of like a theory.
We're not going to review the movie so much. We're going to talk about the movie and talk about Robert's theory, not mine necessarily. He hasn't even told me what his theory is. But what's coming up? Because apparently he heard that there's going to be 6 Power Ranger movies total coming out. This being number 1. So he's going to talk about the other 5 movies. We're telling you about the story so far in the movies. So if you've seen it before, if you have not seen the movie, go check it out. Think back and watch this and hear our theory.
Please go see it. I want more sequels. They said that in order for them to do 6 movies, it has to make money. So you have to go see it. I do want to see it.
We watched it. We'll watch it again maybe because it was really good. All right.
Yeah. So
walk us through the movie real fast, Robert.
So basically, the first part of the movie, of course, we meet Jason. You know, he's a troublemaker. Then, of course, in the next scene, we meet Kimberly. And then we meet Billy. Then we meet Trini. And then Zach.
Sure. Okay.
We do meet them. We meet all of them, of course. You know, we already know they all become Power Rangers, and they have to find the coins and stuff like that. They meet Zordon. Now, also, so of course, also in the beginning, I forgot to tell you, in the beginning of the movie, you see Zordon first.
This is the placeholder. The original Power Rangers, which were not human,
right,
they came to Earth back in the Cenozoic era during the Age of the Dinosaurs.
Right.
I think it's Cenozoic. They were killed and attacked by Rita. Right. She was the original Green Ranger. She turned on them, and she was seeking a power source which apparently creates life, according to Zordon, which was called the Zeo Crystal, which was buried on Earth to help create and make life, which created us. Right. And in doing that, they trapped Rita on Earth, and they themselves died. And Zordon became infused with his ship, which was the Power Rangers' home base eventually, when they eventually find their coins, thanks to Billy going to the mine, and find eventually, through the call of the coins, they find Zordon and the ship, and know what the purpose is.
So after that, of course, you know, they have to train, and they're not working together very well, of course.
They're all troublemakers, they're loners, they're doing their own thing.
And stuff like that, and then, of course, they finally come together. They finally get to morph, which is one of the things that they could not do. Now, I will warn you, they don't do the whole "it's morphin' time." They don't have that. Which I have a theory on that.
Okay.
I might as well tell the theory. I think with all the gadgets, because they don't have a lot of gadgets. They don't really start with gadgets, nothing like that. I feel like Billy is going to be the one to help make the gadgets with Alpha. I think he's going to be the one to make the morphers, to help them morph faster. I think he's going to make the communicators. And I think he's going to help make it to where they can communicate with Zordon a lot better.
In the original, that's all the powers they had in the original show, right?
Right.
In the original, was there something called the morph grid? Because in the movie, they call it something called the morph grid.
They didn't.
Was the magical power or whatever they had to tap into to be able to morph. Because apparently morphing is something that's innate inside them. They just have to link together with the power of the morph grid, is what they call it.
Well, actually,
which I didn't know existed.
Well, actually, in the movie, you know, Billy, he morphs without the morph grid.
The morph grid is always apparently all inside you. You don't have the morph on the pad.
Well, that's true.
You just morph wherever you want.
But that's what I'm saying, though. I think he's going to make it to where they can morph. I think it may not be possible, but I think Billy's going to be the mastermind with Alpha.
With Alpha, he has to work with Alpha 5.
With Alpha 5 to help with that stuff. Because in the movie, he's even helping them find the Astral Zeo Crystal.
Yeah, he did massive, like, the whole police grid. He had pictures everywhere, strings attaching everything. Yeah. He found where the Zeo Crystal was, buried under a Krispy Kreme, by the way. I don't know how that works. Apparently, they're magically delicious.
And I think I think that's how they're going to communicate and really work together in the second movie. Now, of course,
the concept of the Zeo Crystal was interesting. Because there's no such thing as a Megazord. Man. They had their Zords, of course, and they were dinosaurs. They're the most powerful beings that came on Earth. They were the most powerful things that were on Earth at the time. Yeah. Which were the dinosaurs. Well, that's why their Zords look like dinosaurs.
I didn't like the Zords.
I like that.
I like the Zords, but I didn't really like the Zords. I don't like the way they did that.
Anyway, as they're fighting Goldor, which you see in the movie and the trailers, he's a giant gold dude. As they're fighting Goldor, Goldor's winning. He pushes them into the Zeo Crystal, which he's dug up. And they're trying to hold the line, like in football. He pushes them in.
Right.
And apparently a massive fire explosion, they touch the Zeo Crystal, and that's what fuses their beat-up and destroyed Zords into the Megazord.
Right.
which I liked because it's similar to the Transformers. It transforms and makes new technology out of old technology. I don't know. It's that whole concept. This thing creates life. So it took their damaged, destroyed Half-Zord things and made the new Megazord out of it.
Which I have a theory on that too.
You have a theory on that?
I think pretty soon they won't need the Zeo Crystal anymore to form the Megazord. I don't think they're going to need it.
I think the Zeo Crystal's gone. The Zeo Crystal is in the Power Rangers Megazords now.
Yeah.
So which is why she keeps attacking them rather than look for the Zeo Crystal, because she needs to kill them to harvest their droids.
That's a good thing. I think that's a good theory, though. Yeah, you're right about that.
That's my theory, anyway.
I really think. Also, I know this is one of the biggest spoilers ever, so be prepared. Okay. Something that I miss, I had to go pee. I missed it. So, basically, I missed it, and he has
that
to...
Was hilarious.
He's just laughing. He's like... Because I went to go pee. And then
there is an after credit. There is a mid credit scene, not an after credit scene.
It's a mid credit. So
before the credits start rolling, it's during the part. It's after the part where the whole little pictures are flowing and all that stuff, and it shows a scene, and then the credits start flowing on the black screen.
And you get to see Tommy. Well, you don't see Tommy, but you see you see a jacket or something. He comes downstairs and
the detention guard or the detention teacher who's doing detention says we have a new detention student. He calls him.
Tommy Oliver.
Tommy Oliver, that's his name. Tommy Oliver. He just keeps calling it over and over. And as it zooms in on his desk, an empty desk with a green jacket laid on top of it.
Yeah.
Like it has patterns. It's like a nice looking like Letterman jacket or something. And then it zooms out and goes. He keeps calling Tommy Oliver, Tommy Oliver, Tommy Oliver. It goes out into a hallway, and you see a locker and a wall explode outward.
Yeah.
And then Billy says, "Oh, sorry, that was my phone." But I'm thinking, or me and a whole bunch of people in the audience thought that was maybe Tommy experimenting with his Green Power Rangers abilities.
Really?
And he just punched through a wall because he wanted to. He was obviously there at one point. He left his jacket. Yeah. But now he's off playing around.
Really? I gotta watch this on YouTube. I know it's gonna be on YouTube.
That's my theory.
But yes, which I do agree with you with that. That was my theory too. I really do feel like in the second movie they meet Tommy. Of course, I also think that Jason and Tommy are gonna have conflict because Tommy is going to get Kimberly's heart. Jason's going to feel some type of way. And I really think they're really going to be fighting over that. And then after that. Now, and then I think in the third movie, it's going to be Tommy losing the Green Ranger powers and then gaining the White Ranger powers. I feel like in the fourth movie.
We're talking the Rangers. What about the villains? Does Rita come back?
Yes, Rita
controls the Green Ranger.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Rita's going to come back. But that's what I'm saying. In the third movie, Rita comes back again the third one.
But she brings back Lord Zedd.
Right, exactly.
Lord Zedd in the original is involved in the White Ranger.
Exactly, and that's what I think is going to happen. He's going to come back. He's still losing his powers. And then, of course, Zordon figures out a way to make a new Ranger, the White Ranger.
Yes.
And then, of course, there's going to be more conflict because after Zordon makes him the White Ranger, he becomes the leader. I feel like Jason's going to get even more jealous. Well, they go, Zordon so now you going to take my girl. Now you take my girl.
My Rangers.
And now you going to take the Rangers? After I led and told them that they should be Rangers, now he gets to be the leader? After he became evil?
Zordon told him in this movie that the Red Ranger is leader. You're the leader, Jason.
Exactly. And I think there's going to be conflict. Real big conflict.
That's 2 and 3. What do you think happens in 4?
Now, in 4,
after Lord Zedd.
Now, in 4, of course, Jason finally realizes, okay, he can be leader. And I think they fight Lord Zedd. Okay. Again, you know what I'm saying? They keep fighting him. Lord Zedd's trying to figure out a way to beat the Rangers. 5th one, same thing. I feel like it's going to be
Lord Zedd bringing bigger and bigger conflict.
Yeah, big conflict.
Is there any other Rangers after the White Ranger? I can't remember.
You never know.
I thought it was a Gold Ranger at some point or something else.
No,
Gold Ranger was there?
Nah, it's just a regular white, red, blue.
Then they get more and more powers. Like they have like bigger suits and all that, and more stuff.
Oh, that's a good one. I think that's what's gonna happen too. Yeah,
they have like shoulder pads and all that stuff, which will probably be different because it has power suits now.
I agree. I think they're gonna add more of that. I think they're gonna get more gadgets and all that stuff.
They have to keep upgrading themselves and their gadgets in order to fight Lord Zedd's new and more improved powers and monsters he keeps bringing out.
Yeah, and then
that's if they're gonna follow the original. If they're gonna follow the original story.
They should. And then we're on the 5th one now?
You're on the 5th one now.
Then of course on the 5th the same thing happens.
Who's more powerful than Lord Zedd? Isn't he the supreme bad guy?
Unless they do Ooze again.
Ooze?
Ooze. I don't know if you saw the original Power Ranger movie.
I didn't remember that.
Ooze. It's like a purple. He was like a purple type guy. He was evil. He may come back. I don't know. It could be another bad guy. I don't know. Maybe Zordon knows somebody else. But
they said Rangers Zordon said in this movie, were the police force or the guardians of the entire galaxy. Not just them. There's an army of Rangers, and there's just Ranger squads.
We don't know.
So there's more Rangers throughout the universe.
We don't know.
They think, he said. So they may have been wiped out, or there might be Rangers like in this galaxy and other galaxies throughout the universe. There's more Ranger teams.
Yo, that's actually a good theory.
So maybe they
maybe that's what it is. Maybe there's gonna be different types of Rangers.
We don't know because
I think that's a good theory. I think that's gonna happen.
Introducing these Rangers as aliens.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how they introduced the original as aliens or just something another species or something.
I think they're all gonna be aliens because they're the only humans, unless there's more other humans. But and then of course in the 6th movie. It's gonna be the end. I feel like they're gonna lose their powers. I think they're gonna beat Rita, but most of the powers get destroyed. Like they had to do something.
With no ending anymore, they don't need the powers anymore. Yeah. So with Lord Zedd gone and Rita destroyed or beaten or whatever happens in the 6th movie, they don't need their powers anymore. So they send their coins off to space to go to whoever, like similar to the Green Lantern.
Yeah.
They don't need the powers, so it goes off to someone else who needs them throughout the galaxy.
So I think that's the possibility, man. I think that's what's gonna happen in the 6th movie. So
it's not a bad theory.
Now,
I'd like to see that.
Yeah. So now we're gonna rate it.
Yeah.
The beards. So Sean, I'll give you the honors, man. I'll let you start since you had it so low on your thing.
This movie was low on my rating, my thing. It was a great movie. I enjoyed the movie greatly. Yeah. It met all my expectations. It went up slightly, but not that much. Like it was a good movie. It was a good movie. I'm saying
not that much.
Maybe up to, I don't know, 5 or something.
Well,
it didn't go up to like top 1 or 2 like you.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna give this one 8.5.
8.5.
Yes.
Okay, I'll let you have that one.
Let me have that one.
For me, I'm giving it. And I know he hates this. I'm giving it a 9.5, and I'm gonna tell you why. A 9.5. I'm gonna tell you why. Look, the guy who plays Zach Ludi-Lin, he has to grow on me. Okay.
This would be a perfect 10 except for Ludi-Lin.
It's just...
What's his name? Ludi-Lin?
I feel like RJ, he played a great Billy, but he was slowly becoming Zach a little bit. He was slowly becoming a cool type guy, and I feel like he would have played a better Zach.
He always felt nerdy to me. That was the point. He was supposed to be.
And
he was a bumbling fool. He kept making mistakes.
Yeah, but...
Even in Megazord, he's the one who tripped him up.
Yeah, but...
I got this...
but in the movie, he starts dancing. He was like... He started dancing and stuff. He was like,
after they Goldor and all this stuff, you see the Megazord doing a little dance like this in the room.
He was like,
as people want to take pictures of it.
And then, so he has to grow on me. Zach, the guy who plays Zach Ludi, he has to grow on me. There was a couple times I was a little bit, I wasn't offended, but I just didn't like there was a part where he said he raised his hands like, everybody raise your hand if you want to go. I'm like, really? Really? You gonna do the fist? Like, I don't know if they were thinking, like, maybe we should...
I don't understand.
Okay, this means black power.
Does it?
Yes. This means black power.
So I can't raise a fist like that?
No, you can raise your fist. It don't matter. I'm not that offended. I'm not like a race. No, I'm not that offended. Oh, of course. But yeah, this means black power. Okay. So when he did it, I was like, are they doing it to be funny again, or are they just doing it because
it felt like he's being slow? He's just like, I don't care, whatever.
Yeah, but it's just I don't know. Maybe I looked at it wrong. I could have had, but it seemed like that's tough. And I kind of was like, okay, they're pushing the black. Like the first time that they made fun of the black, it was funny because he was like, I'm black, and Billy was like, no, you're not. Exactly, like, yes, I am.
Because he was a Black Ranger. He had a black glow around him.
And I kind of felt like he was forcing himself to try to be cool.
You were reading into this too much.
Yeah, I think I am. But I just feel like he was forcing himself to be cool. But he has to go on me. I like him as Zach. It's just going to get something to get used to. I just feel like it was forcing him. He was trying to force himself to be cool. You see what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just feel like it was being forced. He wasn't really embodying Zach. But anyway, yeah, that's why I give it a 9.5. Please go see the movie, man. Go see it.
Yes,
we want a part 2. We want a part 2. Yeah, man, thank you for watching, man. Also, hit that like button, comment.
Right over here.
I think it's over here.
Better.
And then on the like button over there. Let us know what you think of your theories of what's going to happen in the next 5 movies.
At least the 3 movies. Let us know what's happening in sequel in the next 3 or something. Next 2 or something. Little 6 is kind of far out. We don't know exactly. No. But yeah, let us know what you think's coming. Yeah. Especially if this movie is successful, which I'm hoping it will be because it was great.
It should be. Also, check out our other videos. He does a lot of torture videos. We also play Dread Halls.
Oh my god.
I
know
say
you
hills.
torture videos to do play a single game called Happy Room. So I torture test dummies.
They torture.
And it's Dread Halls, not Dread Hills. It's a VR game where we're trying to escape a maze filled with monsters.
Dread Halls, which we should be on episode 3 soon.
Yes,
so
really soon.
check that out. Also, again, I have a channel coming. Yeah, you already know.
He's the hero of the series.
I'm the hero of the series. So, top 5s coming real soon. Alright, so anyway, man, it's your boy Beer87, man.
I'm Real Nick CL.
And check us, let us know what you think in our next video.
Bye.
Later.
What's that?
What? Alright, I'm gonna redo it again. Later.
Bye.
Later. Alright.
I'm living in that 21st century, doing something mean to it. Do it better than anybody you ever seen. Do it. Screams from the haters, got a nice ring to it. I guess every superhero need his theme music. No